December 2008. Cristiano Ronaldo stands on stage in Paris, holding the Ballon d'Or. Best player in the world, 42 goals that season, a double with Manchester United, Premier League and Champions League. Second place goes to a 21-year-old kid from Barcelona named Messi. Nobody in that room could have guessed what was about to happen in the next 12 months. 6 months later, fast forward to May 2009. Barcelona travel to the Bernabeu for El Clasico, and what happens next isn't just a win, it's a statement. Barcelona beat Real Madrid 6-2 on their own pitch, effectively ending the title race. Messi is at the center of it, involved in goal after goal. But here's what made that season different from just being a big scoring year. Guardiola had made a decision earlier that season that changed everything. He moved Messi into a role that barely had a name yet. No fixed striker in front of him. Total freedom to drop deep, link play, then finish it himself. Football would later call it the false nine. That year, it was just an experiment. The experiment worked a little too well. Messi wasn't just scoring, he was creating, orchestrating, appearing everywhere at once. He was directly responsible for goal after goal, whether he scored them or made them. And then came the final. Champions League final, Rome-Barcelona against Manchester United. Against Ronaldo, the man who'd just beaten him for the Ballon d'Or. Messi, not exactly known as an aerial threat, rises above his own teammates and heads the ball into the net. Barcelona win the treble. Ronaldo, the reigning best player on the planet, loses the biggest game of the year to the guy he'd just beaten in the individual race. Now here's where it gets interesting. That summer, Real Madrid didn't just want a good player. They broke the world transfer record to sign Cristiano Ronaldo, the most expensive transfer in football history at the time. And you have to ask, why him? Why then? Real Madrid had just watched a 21-year-old dismantle their entire identity on their own pitch. They needed an answer. Ronaldo was that answer. Think about that for a second. One player's performance was significant enough to make one of the biggest football clubs on the planet completely restructure their transfer strategy. And it still wasn't over, because a few months after that transfer, Barcelona kept winning. The Spanish Super Cup, the European Super Cup, and then, in December, the Club World Cup in Abu Dhabi, Barcelona's 6th trophy of the calendar year, the sextuple. To this day, only one other club in football history has ever managed that. And right in the middle of all of it, Messi collected his first Ballon d'Or. Not by a small margin, by 240 points. At the time, the biggest gap in the award's history. He beat the exact same player who'd beaten him 1 year earlier. Now, to be fair, Ronaldo's 2008 season deserves every bit of respect it gets. 42 goals as a winger, largely carrying Manchester United to a double, is one of the greatest individual scoring seasons English football has ever seen. That wasn't a fluke, and nobody should pretend otherwise. But when you line the 2 years up side by side, the gap in scale is hard to ignore. Ronaldo's 2008 was about a player almost single-handedly willing his team to goals. Messi's 2009 was about a player becoming the engine of an entire system, scoring, creating, and finishing, while his team won every trophy that existed to win, including a treble no Spanish club had ever completed. And the ripple effect tells its own story. Ronaldo's 2008 won him a golden trophy. Messi's 2009 won him the trophy and forced the richest club in the world to spend a fortune just trying to catch up. So, maybe the real measure of a season isn't just what a player wins, it's what a player forces everyone else to do in response. And in 2009, Messi didn't just have a great year. He made the entire footballing world react to him. Was there ever a bigger single-year gap between two rivals? Let me know which season you'd take.